Joe Rogan rips the Biden administration for escalating the war in Ukraine with just 2 months left in office, tells Zelensky, F you. They're trying to like tug the tail of a sleeping dragon. Rogan argued that Biden shouldn't be allowed to escalate a war when the American people voted for a new administration. So what he's kind of talking about there is it shouldn't be okay. It shouldn't be illegal to start a war, create a war as you're leaving office. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something he talked about. And he said, someone said, or I think Rogan said here, how are you allowed to do that when you're on your way out? The people don't want you to be there anymore. Zelensky says Putin is terrified. F you, man. F you people. To Zelensky, because Putin doesn't take that lightly. We voted for Trump in his idea to stop all this. Hopefully he can do that. To me, honestly, I don't think we should be in the war. I feel like we're, spending and sending all this money to Ukraine. We could have used that money to help Maui, Hawaii, from, the fire they had, instead of giving them $500 or whatever the heck, whatever the exchange was, but it was just BS. And there's people getting injured, and more than that, they're unlifed, I guess you would say, unliving, yeah, you know what I mean. It's just scary stuff, you know what I mean. I'm gonna read some comments here, and what people are saying, but just like my input, it's scary, man. It's scary that there could be nuclear wars, there could be just a lot of bad things happening. This is a very scary time, I guess you would say, for now. We have about 2 months, dude. 2 months or whatever. No, we have about a month, right, until January 6th, right? So we have about a month and a half or so, right, from now. Someone said, yeah, F Biden, and more accurately, the people pulling the string and pretending he's in charge. Rogan's not wrong. It makes a common sense point. Rogan is spot on. Biden is making war so that Trump will have to deal with it. It's the same reason Democrats engineered the bats. Rogan is spot on. Biden doesn't even know where he is. Well, I mean, see, the weird thing about Biden is there was some interviews. I haven't seen interviews since then though, but his interview, he was talking fine, he was stuttering less, so people were kind of speculating on that. The entire world is counting on him. I'm screen recording all this stuff too, so why escalate the war with missiles they easily shoot down, and then Biden runs away from questions when whatever, both make sense. We already know it's not Biden's. Hold up, is that Scott Storch? What, Russia was never at risk of losing this war. Ukraine has no money, no weapons, no personnel, no energy resources, surviving a long war, and winter is coming. And Joe Rogan is right. I can't wait for Trump to get in and stop this. That's why I voted for Trump. That's why, I went for that route. And the one thing I found was crazy is when Trump was, when his whole ear thing, the whole attack, right? Everyone was super, sad for a couple days, and then a couple days later they started attacking Trump. It's just very interesting. They talked about that in this video. That's why I brought it up. I'm also gonna leave a link to this little clip down here, and also I'll leave a link to the main video where you can watch the whole podcast if you want to. They talk about some music and stuff, so it's an interesting podcast. So yeah, the clip's more relatable, but go check them both out if you want to. It's insanity. Can you imagine what they could do for the US with that money? Instead of sending it overseas, they could eradicate veteran homelessness, among other things. I just can't wrap my head around it. Yeah, so there's just people agreeing, Joe Biden sabotaging, the Democrats in the Reno, they want war. It seems like that, man. Just what are we doing? Why? Why can't we just figure this out, come to an agreement, For example, there was someone that I watched that travels, and this guy went to Russia, and he stated in his video, he was like, if you know, since I'm out here more so, he's risking his life because he's gonna get detained because he's in Russia, and you know, with the whole, you know, escalation going on with the war and stuff like that, he was detained, and he was actually there for about a month, a little less than a month, a couple weeks or something like that. And yeah, that's scary, dude. That's so scary. But he wanted to travel there. He wanted to see how people are. And the one thing I've noticed is people in Russia, they're just like us. Like people in Africa, people in China, Japan, whatever, Brazil, Mexico. Like, it's crazy how similar we all are, but politics just kind of divides people. Because if you go to, like, you know, Tokyo or Japan or something like that, you know, any country, like, that's pretty safe, you know, right? Like, people are just like us. Just the only difference is they speak a different language, and they were brought around, you know, not technology. I mean, I'm sure nowadays it's a thing, right? With Starlink and all that stuff. So, but regardless of that, man, I just wanted to share this one little thing here. He was talking to some Storch dude, Scott Storch or Scorch, whatever. But yeah, man, this is definitely a interesting time to be alive, man. A lot of stuff. And Walmart, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Walmart is saying that if Trump does tariffs, those tariffs are going to affect Walmart in higher prices. But with the tariffs, though, and Elon Musk too. Elon Musk talked about it. He said it's a little squirmy, a little sketch. But if anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that something to do with like the ports, like, you know, the way they, like, you know, transport food and all that stuff? I don't know. Let me know what that, like, if anyone can, like, give me a brief, like, summary of tariffs. I'm very fuzzy on that stuff, but let me know down below. And hopefully you have a great day, man. And let's all hope that 2025 can get here faster so we can get Trump in office and get things rolling, get our taxes, you know, like, cut these taxes, man, get rid of them, and make America better again, greater again, make the world better again, the economy. We want to be able to travel in safety. We want to be able to go to places without being ridiculed for being an American or whatever kind of, you know, wherever you're from. We just want a free world, man. We want to be free. Why can't we just, like, Age of Empires it, you know, just, like, have this peaceful trade, or like it is, you know, like, you know, Japan, China sends us this, we send them that, we send Mexico this, they send us this. Like, it's just be so easy. And I really hope we can figure this stuff out. It'd be nice. Because we don't want to lose people. We don't want to lose people, man. And a scary thing is too is there's like a high percentage of people that aren't even eligible to even fight. You know what I mean? They're just not eligible. There's just, like, you know, stuff wrong with people. You know what I mean? I know that because of Joe Rogan. I watched his podcast with dude, I forgot that dude's name. Super smart dude, but it was like the podcast after Theo Vaughn or something like that. Yeah, man. But anyways, though, hopefully you have a great day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourself, love yourself, and make sure you like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you want to. Go check out my other videos. Talked about Mike Tyson a little bit, talked about some paranormal stuff, which I'm gonna start talking about a little more too here. I've been kind of branching out a little bit, you know, kind of trying to get comfortable with other things, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be interesting. But I appreciate everyone that supports my videos. Thank you for watching my video and spending your real life time to watch however many minutes you watch in my videos. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I also dropped a Kendrick Lamar video if you want to go check that out too. But anyways, though, goodbye.